Right now on Thornton360, the City Council gets an update on Thornton's economic outlook and the latest on the North Metro rail line as it takes shape in the city. Thornton360 starts right now. Hello and welcome to Thornton360. I'm Todd Barnes. We begin with the latest from City Council. Economic Development Director John Cody addressed Council on January 27th with a look at 2014 and the solid foundation that kicks off this new year.
Tonight, I just want to give you an update of the fourth quarter economic development activity, and some of this is a recap for 2014, which was a really good year from an economic development perspective for the city of Thornton. Our prospect activity was strong. It wasn't above last year, but given the fact that our inventory of available buildings is continuing to shrink, we felt good about being able to match the numbers that we had last year. We did have 5 companies that announced, and they helped to bring in new or retain existing 500 jobs in the area. And in addition, we had 300,000 square feet of existing office and industrial space absorbed.
To see the entire City Council meeting, tune to Xfinity Channel 8 or visit cityofthornton.tv. The North Metro rail line is taking shape in Thornton. Here's a look at how it's developing.
We're happy as staff to announce that Council on January 13th of 2015 adopted a stationary master plan for both the 88th and Welby station and the 104th and Colorado Avenue station. So we're excited to see what comes out of that when RTD begins construction along the North Metro line here in Thornton. We began looking at these items back when Fast Tracks was first voted through by the citizens. That was 2004. That's 10 years that have gone by that we've been looking at different ways that we can bring this to fruition. We're happy to say that it is truly underway. Real construction on these actual tracks will begin in just a couple of months, and we do expect a significant change to all the areas that we're talking about. We're trying to make a more pedestrian-friendly environment really knitted into the existing neighborhoods. When we build these new communities, we're looking to honor pedestrians, bicyclists, people on mopeds, people on skateboards, not just cars, buses, and trains, but that all of them are working together in a networked way that really increases the connection points at each one of these station locations. A sense of place is really what we are trying to achieve with these plans. But in the long term, you can expect new mixed-use, really diversified communities around each one of these transit stops. Citizens should be happy about a new way to get to work, to get to play. I think it's going to be just a fascinating way to take in our region without having to rely on your automobile.
For the latest on the North Metro rail line, go to rtdfasttracks.com. Big news for Thornton business owners. Applications for the 2015 Thornton Business Improvement Grant Program are now being accepted.
The Business Improvement Grant Program works in a couple of ways. We have 3 different grant titles. We have an exterior grant, an interior grant, and an equipment grant. For the exterior grants, it can be as much as $30,000 in matching funds. So if you spend $60,000 painting your facade, improving your parking lot, repaving, putting in new windows, a new front entrance and doors, those kinds of projects, we will match up to $30,000 of those funds. For the interior program and the equipment program, $20,000 is the match. And so if you're going to repaint the interior of your building, recarpet, upgrade the entryway to your business, those are the kind of projects that would qualify under the interior grant, and you can receive up to $20,000 there. Equipment, it needs to be essential equipment to your business, equipment that, according to the IRS, has a 5-year lifespan. It's been a wonderful program for the last 5 years. This year we have already opened it up for application, so we are accepting them now. It's very important. It's a first-come, first-served basis for the application, so it's important to get the applications in as early as possible. We have $278,000 in grant money allocated this year from the Businesses in Thornton Advisory Commission. It's their budget that they allocate for this. And so when that's gone, unfortunately, then it's gone. So the earlier the better.
Applications are available at businessinthornton.com or by calling 303-538-7605. Auto pulse units will now be standard on all Thornton Fire Department medical units. These units administer chest compressions to someone who has suffered a heart attack.
So normally, in the setting of cardiac arrest, you dedicate personnel to perform manual chest compressions. Auto pulse actually takes the manual part of it away. It's a hands-free CPR device that basically has a band that wraps around you and performs chest compressions during the setting of cardiac arrest. It is nearly normal, the amount of pressure that it provides to the heart during cardiac arrest that a normal healthy heart would be doing. So it's very efficient. It also frees up a crew member from having to do chest compressions. It makes it safer for us in the back of the medic unit. And best of all, they are seeing very, very good survivability rates based on the technology with this new device. The Thornton Fire Department is very excited to add this new piece of equipment to our medic units and to our arsenal of what we use on medical calls because of the chance to potentially save more lives.
February is Random Acts of Kindness Month. You can donate non-perishable food, white hand towels, washcloths, sheets, pillowcases, and blankets to help a neighbor in need. Donations will be collected February 1st through the 14th. For drop-off locations, go to cityofthornton.net or call 720-977-5817. That's it for this edition of Thornton 360. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.